excited. We've been working with a school called Barrilete, and they're named Barrilete because the kids used to make coins for money. That's a cool thing. The lady started the school under a tree, so it's a really cool little organisation. And she's then other ones are being set up in a couple of other parts of the country. So it's a cool place. The lady who runs it really is amazing, and all the kids are fantastic. They're an awful lot of fun. We've been teaching them every day for about 2 hours, and I've been coordinating the syllabus with Jake, so I've been teaching them a whole bunch of certain skills.
We've taught them juggling and lambo and still walking and aqua balance, and they're getting really, really good, especially some of the slightly older children. We started doing warm-ups, which means playing lots of games, theatre games, music games, brain games, and that was really, really good fun. The first few weeks we did taster sessions, so each child got to play with each prop, and then towards the end we decided to specialise, so the children chose which props they particularly liked, and then they had an opportunity to delve deeper into learning those particular props. One of the boys, Lionel, he could already juggle, but he couldn't do any tricks, so he has gone leaps and bounds. And he also had a unicycle. When we got here, he'd somehow managed to make a unicycle out of bits and pieces, and so he's been super excited to be playing with our unicycles and learning more tricks, and he's learned loads of stuff. We worked with a project very similar to Barrilete, Los Ninos del Fortin, and we did some workshops there yesterday morning. In the evening we went to their sister project, which is called Chavaladas, and we did some workshops there for some boys that could already juggle.
One more.
For those particular boys that come from quite a difficult background and they love juggling. Someone's taught them to juggle and they love it, and they're really excited and they love to have them as well. So we did some workshops there last night, which was really exciting.
So the other thing we've been doing is we've been doing outreach shows, which is very different to the main project. We just turn up at a place and do a one-off show. And that's, yeah, it feels like very different work. It's great fun doing shows because you end up doing it in a large variety of different settings. Sometimes you're doing it midday with the full sun blaring down on you, which is really intense. And sometimes you're doing it like in the mud, basically, with the kids just going wild and running on the stage while you're doing it. So yeah, it's always different, which is nice. And pretty much always the kids like really get into it, and you can really see that they're fully enjoying what we're doing, so it's very nice to see. Yeah, I like that sort of work. It's nice, it's nice to mix it in with a long-term project. Yesterday they did a show for us, some of the older kids, and showed us all the skills that they've been learning. So it was a really satisfying process to have at this stage to see like, that they had learned stuff that we hadn't told them to put together the show, we hadn't helped them put together the routines, but they'd still come up with their own little circus show, and they did it at the same time as their traditional dancing. So maybe if they do other shows, they'll incorporate that all together, and you know, it just feels more like we've given them something useful. Like they really enjoyed it. They really had a great time showing us what they've done. So that was amazing. A great end to the project to see them all like happy and bouncy, doing stuff that we've shown. That was wicked. Right, so we've almost finished the project we've just done. We've got one day left, and now we're having a bit of a panic. Get all the kit together, make sure the kit that we're giving them's ready to go and looks pretty, and then we're making the last few bits of kit for the next project. So I'm just making some little hoops here, so we can teach them some cool double hoop stuff. And we're finishing off the stilts and stuff like that. So when we get to the next place, which is San Marcos, then we're going to be ready to go straight away, because I think we're getting there and then doing a show straight away in the afternoon and then teaching the next day. So yeah, it's very exciting. The end of one project and the start of a new project.
This is not a proper hoop.